Man, this lag has really got me dreaming. Ah. Nothing like a good watermelon in between your toes. Nothing like a fucking chuckle that you kind of hold in. Like as if you're choking. Ugh. Wow. I can see I was actually fucking hard at work over here. Yeah, could I easily... It wouldn't really be that hard, it would just be... It's annoying to like lean off the edge and place tits. It's kind of everything like has its own just cycle to it. Like the video started, the world started, and then the lag started, and it was like starting up a cold engine or something, you know? The whole thing. And now we're here. Everything's just a little warmer. Heat's blasting, and we're just trying to hunker and stay where we're at. But at some point, the cycle will complete. The lag will return. And when that happens, the video will end. And then my heart will stop beating. Stay tuned for episode 3. That's so odd. Like right now I'm in the episode 2 stage of my life, it feels like I don't know that I've filmed a video like this at all. Probably, I think so. But I don't know how many or if there's more than 2, but I'm feeling like this is the second one. So, have at it. There's your dinner, as some say. Anyway, I got a bit of a tune task here. I was wondering if you guys wouldn't mind coming along to help me out. It's a survey. No. It's a episode of Mr. Beast. No, I mean an episode of Mr. Epic Man. No. No. It's Mr. Rogers. Nah. Well, closer to that, I guess, than any. Probably. Hello, everybody. Kids, or... I don't know what he's... Hi. I don't know what kind of shit he said. Did he even say hi? Oh, well, Harley there. Howdy. Howley. How are thou? I think I started making these signs because I couldn't. Yeah, I think I started putting this. It seems kind of dumb, but I think the reason I started making these signs was because why is this like? Oh wait, okay. I was gonna say, why is it 1 block, but it's not, it's 2. Because I made so many. And then I would be deep into one, like hugely deep into one. And then I would, you know, strike a bunch of shit, and then I'd come back and I'd run through and I'd be like, wait, which one was I at? Like, was it this one? Oh yeah, it was 14. Yeah. This is where I put all my hard work. In fact, I actually covered it up so that no one would grief me. This is Neko days, apparently. I don't think that this cat was here when the moment happened. I think he was actually like here or something like that. I think at some point he got shoved over to the side or something. I don't know how I even know that. I think the fact that I'm saying that like means that I have thought about it a couple times. So it must probably be true to some extent. Let's go ahead. Seeing a slime spawn right in front of my fucking facial. Right in front of my freaking fecal. They don't seem to work much on the higher tabs though. I mean, I don't really know that to be true. Totally. But I kind of wonder, like, if there's something I've fucked up on. I mean, this one has a bigger ceiling. There's that. But you know, that wouldn't even really be a hard fix. I can just tell that this one of these, I think this one, the ceiling's lower. So that's, you know, whatever. Now, obviously I was gonna keep going on. I was kind of gonna keep going all the way up to the top. And I also wonder if them spawning has anything to do with the torches. Not the light levels, but just the fact that like the blocks they might spawn on would like can a mob spawn on a torch like block, or I don't know. So maybe if I just had glowstone or maybe shit up top, that might be better than all the torches on the ground. Yeah, like this. More like this. Like clearly I was already thinking that. Somewhat. No, that's the funny thing about this game is like there's always more to be done. I mean there's plenty of games like that, but this one is like the main one probably, where it's like it's kind of just it's the same thing over and 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 over, but it's also like infinite. It's infinite. Yeah. So it's like, oh, you make one little room for this thing that you think will work, and then let's just make that same room except 1 block up from the other room, and then we'll stack it up like an underground skyscraper. And that's genuinely, that was the plan, was to eventually it's just gonna be a hole in the ground like right here. And it's funny too, because I knew this was like, well, not this, but I had an idea, because I know the actual slime farm is like more over there, I think, when you go all the way down the stairs. But over here, this used to be a giant pit, and what I was doing was, and you got to take my manic side, I suppose, for this sentiment. But what I was trying to do was create a massive crater in the ground that went all the way to bedrock. That was just the ugliest, shittiest thing. But I was trying to get there exclusively by using creepers. So whenever I saw a creeper over here, because I had noticed that this area was like dark, I didn't light it up as much, or maybe shit broke. So I just let it be dark, and I didn't light it up, and I thought, It just caught on. Like I started coming over here and creepers would explode, and I was trying to get them lower and lower. But after a certain point, it felt like the hole wasn't getting bigger, and I stopped caring. So I started kind of filling it in a bit, and maybe I'll make a beautiful fairy garden here now, and plant a veg, and grow up and have kids with my kids. What? LittleHouseOnThePrairie.com. This is a random cat. I think I've smacked him in the face once. Or maybe that's this one. I can't even remember if it was this world. But I feel like at one point I traveled this direction and I just went and went and went. And I finally found a jungle biome, and I just burned the entire biome down, and it just like destroyed my computer. I think I'm thinking about like something else. I think this is a different thing that happened like when I was like 15, but that may have happened in this world. I mean, most of this world was streamed, so probably maybe if we just find out that way. Twitch.tv/don't go there. It's done. He's done. I like this little room. I mean, usually it's just a pass in, pass through. I don't know what I would do could do to it to make it any better, you know. But it looks nice, you know. I had birch. And the windows, I'm not a huge window guy. Like, you know, I don't make a house really look good. I just make it look kind of cool. I think there's a difference sometimes. Like up here. This was like a roof, and then I turned it into like a walk across. And it's still kind of like a roof-ish vibe here. Because, you know, ultimately there's a drop off, and then I kind of repeated that, like continuing, sort of, like not really, but kind of, or I suppose you might say that might be the plan here, is to just add stairs, make a little roofie, drug someone with it. Yeah, but that's what's interesting. There's always more to do. Like right now, I just looked at that mountain and I thought, I'm gonna come back to this and I'm gonna make a fucking like palace on the mountain, or just maybe it will just be like a cottage, you know. I could see myself it wouldn't even be that hard to do. I think I did something like that around here. You smell. Ugh, God, why did I just smell it again? Ugh. You are gross, bro. You're one of my viewers, you smell like this? God, no wonder. It all makes sense now. This is, oh, yeah, this is nothing, kinda. There's more, I guess, visible up here. That's the thing, that's the funny part, is like, I don't even know my way too well around this, my own home base. This is a giant, furnace, I guess. I don't remember if there was like a point. I mean, that's most of the world. That's pretty much the world's existence, but I just don't know if, yeah, I don't know if I just woke up one of those days and I was like, What if I stack a bunch of furnaces? Or if I thought like, okay, let's stack them and then it'll turn it into a house or something, or like, I don't know if I had the plan to make it into like an enclosure, or if I just started like, I can imagine on stream I would just start going like, you know, like one of those moments I used to have. I still have. And then it's like, and placing blocks, and then I get silent and I just keep doing it, and it becomes this. Yeah. See, like, I thought there's an opening here, but there's not an opening here. It's down here, I guess. Yeah. And that's the thing. That's what ended up embodying it, is melon farm all within. And I think I actually worked like pretty meticulously, if I remember correctly, to make it like exactly the same farm on every single level. So like if you look at the plot placements, they should be generally identical. I don't know if I even did it all the way up, but that is, again, it's just like reflecting on there's always the infinite, like this is such a non-project. It's such a not fucking thing that I just decided to do. Like for hours I was in here on stream, probably just like humming songs, just like skibbity wiggins, like just placing shit. like it's my home. And then I come out and I never go in again. Beautiful. Whoa, that explains the lag, I think. How I can see that mountain all the way from here. That kind of explains the lag, I'm thinking. I've been noticing my PC has been, my computer's been kind of acting up a little. I think Google Chrome's going through one of their stages where they make it harder a little bit more annoying to run. And so, because I'm a good contender for that, like stat. I'm a good how do you put it? Like, I'm a good judge, I guess, of how Google Chrome is performing. I'm not gonna go into that into further detail. I don't care if you don't understand. It doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, I miss these times. It seems like this section here seems like something I did a little more recently. Like I kind of remember it stopping like here, but goes out a little further. Quite the ordeal. I don't know what the fuck I did here. But kudos to me for doing it. That's retarded as it is. Big blue sky blue. Just inverting those two words real quick. Yeah, my render distance definitely must be up, and I can still see that. Yeah, I thought it's funny. I thought I turned it down, but clearly, yeah. What? Clearly, I did not. Yeah, let's just turn it down a little. I mean, jeez. You really see where everything is, though. It's a strange plus-shaped cloud. Cross. Hey, wait a second. Did they raise the height of the clouds? I'm sure I could find that out if I go into like an update or like down date. But I swear the clouds were like around the same level as this. But I know they increased the sky limit a couple years ago, right? And then they increased the down limit bedrock. This is kind of like I could maybe do some. I was thinking about something. I was thinking about coming in here, and I don't know if it's just like I'm assuming that's just like the earth, or I mean, I'm assuming that's ground level. If I break that, but I was kind of thinking of making like this same kind of thing. It gives me like a Mario 64 kind of vibe. This same kind of thing, except like a tavern or a cavern. I think cavern is the word. Like just a little cave with like a lake, tiny pond in the cave. It'd be a nice place to chill and relax and read a book and listen to prog. Okay. Game ranks. Alright, well, Smeckle. Guess that about does it.